All right, welcome back. You're watching the Friday Briefing, and joining me is the Echo Changers from Loreto Convent, Valley Road, and I believe they have a song before we get to know more about them. So I'll let you sing your song, okay? Okay, you can start.
I will run, I will climb, I will soar, undefeated. Oh, jumping out of my skin, pull the cord. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, the past is everything we were. Don't make us who we are. So I'll dream until I make it real, and all I see is stars. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will glow in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible.
Okay, that was lovely. Are you less nervous right now? Yes, okay. You can see, we have the same colors. We're representing Loreto together. Okay, so I'll start with you. You're a class prefect. Standard 6R. 6R is 6 ruby.
6 red.
6 red, okay. So tell me your name and tell me what exactly you do. I can see a number of things, so you can tell me that?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
My name is Georgina.
Okay.
I am a representative of the Echo Changers. I am actually the president of the Echo Changers.
Ah, nice.
Basically, what we do is look at problems that are facing the world and discuss solutions and try to solve them. And one of the things we're looking at is poor waste management, and how we handle that is on how to make paper mache.
How exactly do you make paper mache? Because I'm seeing a number of things. They have different colors, so I'm not sure what exactly is, but maybe you can tell us. You can walk. Feel free to walk.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
They're made of paper.
Okay.
So the process of making it would be to first you'd collect your papers, and you would sort them, so to avoid any injury. Why we sort them is that different papers sort differently. So we would sort them so we have the right papers we were going to use.
Okay.
So we would.
So for example, a newspaper.
Yes.
What about an exercise book, a full scarf? Those are sorted differently.
Yes.
Okay, and then what's the next step?
Because they're soft papers.
Okay.
Yes. So we would shred them into small pieces so it's easier to work with, and afterward we would add them into water and let them ferment for about 2 or 3 days, to let them ferment, and afterward we would smash them.
Okay.
So it's easier to make our mold.
That's how it looks like, because
Yes,
I'm seeing this here. I don't know if we can get this. So this is after it's been smashed?
Yes.
Okay. And then what exactly is this?
This is wood glue. It helps in the process.
Okay. And then after that?
After smashing, we would reduce the excess water because it will not be needed.
How do you do that? You squeeze it?
Yes, we squeeze it.
Okay.
Afterward, we would add some wood glue to help. We mix the wood glue and smash them together as well. So it will be easier to stick on the sculpture you'd be using.
Okay, and then finally you make the end product.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, this is interesting. Where did you learn how to do this? Did someone teach you?
Yes.
Who?
Our art teachers.
Oh, your art teacher.
Yes.
Is it the same as your environmental club patron, or it's a different one?
It's a different one.
Okay, fine. Okay, let's now talk to the environment club teacher, who is none other than Daniel Kasisi. Thank you very much for coming with your students. So we'll just start by asking you, how did you start this group?
Actually, it was last year in December. Okay, when I looked around, I looked at the threat that is now threatening humanity, which is climate change, which is actually, if you go to the net to look at the effects, and you feel that if there's nothing that we can do, then we have a problem. So I looked at it, how can we stop in our small way? So normally such problems we leave it to the Western countries to give us Western solutions, but then we are the cause of the same thing. Because if you look at the effects of this global warming, they're actually human generated. So we are also humans. The fact that we are Africans, we can also give solutions to this global problem. So I did a lot of research on the same, and then I started with a few girls to just sensitize them to know more about global warming. Yeah, because they say what one does not know does not exist.
Yeah.
So some people don't even know that some of the things that we are experiencing is a result of global warming.
So how many are there in the Eco Changes Club?
Yeah, we started with 8, but as we are talking now, we are almost 100.
100 from the same school or different schools?
Yeah, from the same school, but then we are planning to roll it out to other institutions because this is a global thing. We cannot manage it alone. We can't walk alone.
So many people are asking, because we are seeing the beautiful ladies are aged around 8 to 11, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Are you increasing the age limit, or it's just limited to 8 to 11?
Okay, I thought first, if you want, they say you cannot bend a tree when it's already old. It will break. So the society that we are living in has the cancer of environmental unconscious because they were never taught when they were young. You and I, Ashley, yeah, were never taught this.
How sure are you?
Okay, we can look at the environment around us, and that is what has led us to that. So I thought if I can pick with the privilege that I have as a primary teacher, if I can pick to teach these young ones so that they grow knowing, being conscious about the environment, then that's a sure bet that actually we are going to achieve the problem. We are going to solve the problem, because until you know the cause of the problem, which is the attitude, then unconsciousness.
So if we are seeing viewers who have their children or different schools, principals watching, if they want to join the club, how exactly do they get to do that?
Yeah, I think first I must thank you for giving us this platform to voice out and reach out to people. That if you look at actually any problem, you look at such like a problem, we would want to reach out to them. I have the school is static, doesn't move, Loreto Convent, Valley Road. Yeah. Anybody who can come there, seek any information. Like we have sorted so many things. We are planning maybe what the president of Co-Changers didn't mention.
Yes.
We want to really solve so many problems that we want to add. We are doing a lot of research on organic farming. We add organic manure in the paper mache that we're making those dustbins. Then we can add seeds that has a long dormancy or breaking.
Just come.
Yes. So that, this is a dustbin, for instance.
Yes.
Okay, paper mache, she said, you can use to make different things. So one of them is a dustbin.
Yes.
Why we chose on a dustbin? One, it will consume a lot of papers. So if you can make them from play group, that is your time they used to call it baby class, up to Form 4 in our school, then that means in every school, then that means we have no papers in the school.
You're making me sound so old, but okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then the organic manure that I was talking about,
yes,
would want to add organic manure in the paper mache, so that as we prepare, as we make this thing, it will be having organic manure. We add the seeds of trees, indigenous trees, so that when you take this dustbin and let's say you decide to use it there with the Jesse, then you can, after you are done with it, unlike the plastics, instead of discarding them and messing with the environment, you can plant the same. The papers will be degradable, facilitated or catalyzed by the organic manure. Then we'll be solving the great problem of the seeds will germinate into trees. Our president the other day with the president of French government talked of having 10% forest cover by 2022. So if we can embrace things that in everything that we are doing, we are solving, we are pushing that agenda, then I think this is going to be great.
All right, we still have much more time. We're going to be talking about this exactly, but I want to give you an opportunity to be in my shoes for a night, or is it for a few minutes? So I want you to read a story.
Yes.
We're going to use this camera. Do you have good eyesight? You can just come in front here.
When I was born, we didn't have enough carrots, but I trust so far now I can see it.
Yes,
Yes.
so you can just start whenever you're ready.
Okay, good. Good evening, viewers. I'm taking over from Ashley for a few minutes or seconds. Today, 3rd May, is World Press Freedom Day. And in the Mombasa, the World Press Freedom Day was celebrated with a training workshop organized by the Senate for Members of Parliamentary Journalists Association, and as Tobias Chanji reports, various speakers that included the Senate Speaker, Kenneth Lusaka, stressed the need for a free press. Take a look.
All right, we want to give someone else a chance. This time, who is it who's supposed to read? Oh, okay, just come. What is your name?
Abigail.
Abigail, okay. How old are you? Which class are you in?
I'm in class 6.
Okay, so I hope, do you have good eyesight?
Yes.
Can you see clearly?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to introduce yourself like you're reading news. You know how people read news, right?
Yes.
You watch us, yes? So this is your story. You had the teacher read, so I'm going to give you a chance to read, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
My name is Abigail Maina from LCVR. Today, 3rd May, is World Press Freedom Day, and in Mombasa, the World Press Freedom Day was celebrated with a training workshop organized by the Senate for Members of Parliamentary Journalists Association. And Tobias Chanji reports various speakers that included the Senate Speaker, Kenneth Lusaka, stressed the need for a free press.
Journalists covering the Senate assembled at a hotel in Mombasa for a 2-day retreat that will see them achieve more knowledge of covering Parliament. The Speaker to the Senate, Kenneth Lusaka, said the media was a crucial agent of information that should be nurtured.
Press freedom stands as a very important and critical cog in established democracies and any country that aspires to become one. The challenge remains on how best to strike a balance to ensure that there is prevalence of press freedom, appropriate information is shared in good depth and in a timely manner.
At the same time, journalists were also called upon to be writing factual news and strive not to be seen as propagators of fake news.
But please make yourselves more available to us so that you're able to cover better what is going on, where we are going, and what it is that the agenda of the Senate is at any given time.
Journalists present say the media space in the country was average compared to other countries, but at the same time decrying harassment by various arms of the government during their line of duty.
Bado tungali tunapigania nafasi yetu katika kijamii, hata na serikali, vyombo vya usalama bado vinatusumbua wakati mwingine, lakini ni vita ambavyo tutaendelea kupigana navyo.
Ni muhimu sana kuhakikisha kuwa uhuru wa wanahabari umelindwa katika nchi ama taifa lolote ambalo linaweza kupenda ama kuzingatia demokrasia.
Kutengeneza uhusiano mwema kati yetu wanahabari ambao wanaripoti masuala ya bunge ya Senate, wana cover Senate pamoja na senators, na pia kuweza kufahamishwa zaidi na kuelimishwa jinsi ni vipi tunaweza kuripoti masuala ya Senate kwa kina na pia effectively.
This as it was revealed that threats by state actors and organized criminal groups have been identified as the emerging challenges currently facing the media in the country. A week after the country's freedom of press ranking dropped from 96 to 100, it emerged that the safety of journalists was still an issue. This emerged when media owners, Media Council and Editors Guild converged in Naivasha to mark the World Press Day. Tobias Chanji, KTN News, Mombasa County.
All right, how was it, Abigail?
This was fun.
It was fun. Was it easy because you read it so seamlessly. It's like you've been doing this all this time. Okay, you have nothing to say, you're speechless. Do you think you want to be a news anchor one day?
Yes.
Yes, you'd try it out?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to give you another chance to take us on a break. So this is your camera, and take us on a break.
Okay. Friday briefing is going to take a short break right now. Don't go far.